Nah, I just want to say it straight up. It goes for me too. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Straight up. Because that's real. We get upset. We get angry. It's just like when a nigga fuck around and get so upset with his bro, he fuck around and kill her and shit. He was not meaning to do this. He was just so mad. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your friends get out of control and all this shit is going down, dog. You gotta stand solid, folks. People wonder why I'm so harsh about things. Because I'm not letting the littlest thing deter me from standing on the ground. I don't know if you can even understand what the fuck I'm saying. You had to stand on the ground. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything, and that shit is becoming reality. So you better get your shit right, better get your mind right, better know what you fighting for, because all this shit finna come in gelatin mush. So you're gonna have to know this is all gonna get mixed in with where you think humanity should be. I look. Sometimes I don't agree with my elders, but in this case, I have to agree with them. We are going insane. And that's only because we think the birds and the bees and the trees, ain't nobody else doing this particular brain pattern of thought. Like, bitch, how you gonna put down nature, bitch? Nature is how we get here. And I'm talking to anybody that don't understand that. That's how we get here. Not true. Our brain function is way higher than other animals. We can literally manipulate shit. We seen shit fly. We learned how they did it, and then we did it. But I don't know at what point do you go crazy. At what point is this too far? Because there ain't no boundaries. It ain't no self-control. Motherfuckers just do what they want to do. Yeah. The cold-hearted truth is they can't. It ain't Judgment Day. It's not the day. Niggas think I'm a bitch. This the cold heart. This Truth 900, nigga. Hey, look, the reason I didn't make it 1,000 because that's God. That's why I didn't make it 1,000. That's God. But we done ran out of numbers. We had to start over. We done ran 10. That's it. That's all you can do. You gotta start over. Hey, you think I'm lying? I didn't even know why that name was made like it was. I knew the beginning of it. I say I'm 900 if God is 1,000. If God is 100, then I'm 90%. Cause we're gonna try to keep this real talk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to play games. Ain't no games to be played. They not. If you really want to understand some real shit, they not really played the games with you. I'm trying to wake you up. I ain't. I ain't trying to play no games. The board already set, man. The players are already there. You see, nobody can see past they own shit. So I'm not saying my life. I'm looking at the rest of life. You know what I'm saying? I'll be judged in my own fashion. Probably by my own thoughts. Depending on which way I treat people. But like I say, I'm a real one. I try to do this on both fronts. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is physical, some stuff is spiritual. It's real. It's not. I don't know how you put that in the words. How do you put that in the words? The shit is real. Look at the bottom, look at the top, look at the spiritual top or so-called top, and look at the bottom. They mirror each other plain. Because people are stealing from God. What did he say? He wanted a broken and contrite heart, right? They're stealing. They're fucking still. I don't want you to get upset, mate, because the spiritual side is upset about that. They're stealing the broken and contrite hearts. This is all God. If you remember when, but it ain't nothing work. That's how you come. That's how your heart get broken and contrite. Nothing works. I'm at the end of my rope, and you have these con men fucking stealing. You can bullshit with me all day, and we can say that ain't happening, but we know that it is. And I'm like, where do you run to? And a lot of people say, well, why don't you do it? Because I'm scared of God. I'm scared of him, dog. He means business. You got to overcome that in some sense. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you see anybody that spirit went to God, they always fell on their face. And angels was telling niggas, get up. We know you want to do that right now, but this ain't the time. Because he's finna talk to you. You need to stand for that. Get up off of the ground. But at the same time, you should fear God. That's wise. That is truth. He's not, I'm telling you, I mean, you must not like nothing about yourself. Even though I ain't like what physical was going on. The inside Mike, I always loved Mike. Didn't love what I did, but it's something that's why I'm living. That's why I don't contemplate suicide. That's why I'm not trying to die. Bringing that shit from the spiritual over to the physical a little hard. But I know one thing, I ain't trying to die. God said don't die. Live life for what it is. It's just that evil got his meat hooks in life. Life ain't supposed to be this way. It's not. You know how you refer to kids and how you love it, because that's what you are. He would love it if you just stayed kids, but you can't. You have to grow into people, because that's the way it was made. You have to grow into people. You're supposed to grow into people with wisdom and knowledge and shit like that, so that you may better understand what God is talking about. Kids can't. Can the kid understand you? All right, then. So you had to grow up. Spiritually is differently from physically, though. It's just whenever the fuck God wants to tap your ass on the shoulder, do that. It ain't no better way to explain that. Be like, look, because that's the only real thing that's going. People can introduce you all day. They can introduce you to God, introduce you to God, and introduce you to God. When he chooses to act on that particular thing. And most of the time, he's not going to act on it if you're going to have a broken, contrite heart, which they are stealing. They're saying we can be God, we can make it better. It's just like these niggas set up a pipeline to filter the souls out. They're making millions, billions doing this. That's their net worth now. How much have they spent? So I don't like big churches, man. I want to squeeze all churches because churches forgot about family. And if you're going to be a family, you can't manipulate families. I don't know why they can't understand that. You can't manipulate families if you are one. But they destroying families like the Blob, like this take on to they self. Money ain't everything. Some people just like the power. But they taking it on to themselves and they destroying and wrecking families in the midst of it all. When you are family, it doesn't make sense. Do not destroy your fucking factions. God is separating them quite nicely. So I don't feel that y'all need to do that. People that believe in God, and people that don't. He separated them so easy for you. And they're going to show it. I'm not a cold-hearted person. I could never claim to be. Will I do some fucked up shit? Yes. But can I ever be what these killers are? No. It just ain't in me to do. You literally have to be bankrupt of love, like bankrupt of grace, bankrupt of forgiveness to beat these